So be careful of that because you can make that same mistake. Alright, enter. And we get 424, even. Okay, so we get 424 quarts, right? But do we want quarts? We don't want quarts, we want pints, right? So we have to go 424 quarts over 1 times, and what's our conversion? How many pints are in a quart? 2 pints equals 1 quart, right? So think of it as 2 cups in a pint, 2 pints in a quart, like that. Okay, so that'll be 1 quart in the denominator, 2 pints. In the numerator, again, quarts cancels. And now we got 424 times 2.
848.
And then, yeah, we get 848 pints. And we want pints, right? Alrighty. Does that help?
Yes.
Okay. So for a problem like number, you said that was number
8.
8. You have to do what with that mixed fraction?
Make it into an improper fraction.
Make it an improper fraction. Alright, so we'll do one like that. Let's say that instead of 1 1/2 pints to a liter, let's say we want to convert 2 1/3. Let's see, pints to liters. Alright, now.
Yeah, do pints to liters. Yeah.
Okay, we'll do pints to liters. Okay, so we're going, now I'm going to have you guys tell me now. We're going from pints to what? Quarts, good. And quarts to liters. Alright, so we have to convert this, right, to an improper fraction. 2 times 3 is 6 and 1 is 7. So that'll be 7 pints over 3. Now you want to keep the numerators. Now you have a numerator and denominator this time. Normally you start off with just 1 in the denominator. But remember what I was telling you about whatever you have in the denominator, you're going to do what here? Multiply or divide.
Couldn't you just change it to a decimal?
Yes, you can.
0.5.
Yeah,
That
you
would
can.
be a lot easier.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
let's do that. Okay, so that would be basically 3 goes into 7, 2. So that's going to be 2 point what? 2 point
1 something.
7 divided by 3. Alright, you get 2.3 repeating, right? So you keep that in the calculator. Alright? And so we get 2.333 pints over 1. Alright? So now we're going from pints to quarts, right?
So it'll be 2 quart or 2 pints
So that'll be, we've got 2 pints, right?
equals
1 quart. Yeah, so the 2 pints goes in the denominator. 1 quart goes in the numerator. Pints cancel. That's what we want. So now on our calculator, what are we going to do? Divide by 2. So you see why we want to keep this number in the calculator? Because it's easier. Because now all you have to do is divide by 2. See? And then hit equal for either equal for smaller calculator or enter for TI. So we get 1.16 repeating, right? Alright, so we go back to our sheet. And we've got equals to 1.16 6 dot dot dot. And our units are what? Quarts, right? It's always what we have in the numerator. We want quarts? No. We want liters, right? So we gotta keep going. Okay, so our conversion, we're going from quarts to liters now, right? And our conversion for that is what? 1.06, right? Quarts equals 1 liter.
And that'll be on the test, right?
Yeah, it'll be on the test, but you want to memorize it anyways, because the more you can memorize with this stuff, the quicker you'll get to seeing what your next step is. Even though you don't have to memorize it, if you know it, boom, it's a lot quicker and a lot easier to be able to know what comes next and be able to work it through. So that'd be 1.06 quarts, 1 liter. It's kind of like multiplication. You know how, like, you know, we maybe not so sure about multiplication and stuff like that, or like with crypto cards, where you're working through, and at first it was kind of hard, but the more you did it, the more you remember, you know, learn, multiply, and all that, the quicker it got, the easier it got, the faster you got. And it's the same thing here. You want to memorize these conversions like you would want to memorize multiplication tables, because it'll come quicker to you.
But you need to know how many like pints in like a quart, right?
Yeah, yeah. You should know how many 2 pints in a quart. You know, you should know that. Okay, so now what are we gonna put in our calculator? Divide, right, by 1.06. Alright. So we're going to hit divide. We hit that 1.16 repeating. We're going to divide that by 1.06. And you got to be careful that you put that 0.06 in there, because it's really easy to miss that 0. Alright, we get 1.1006, and it goes on, right?